What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about interpreters and interpreters in the United States, interpreters across the world, and the different areas interpretation can be used in. So, the first thing I'm going to start with is money. Many of you have told me here in the United States and abroad and international that you're looking for what some of the salaries are and some of the places that may hire interpreting services. So today I'm going to be primarily focusing on sign language, American Sign Language, and different types of interpreting that involve other languages, but primarily sign language. Here, as you see, 54 to 85,000 a year, part-time or full-time, anywhere from 21 to $54 an hour. This particular job is for the mayor's office. So there are a lot of government entities that are looking to hire those who know sign language. So if you're ever looking for jobs in this area, you can actually just search them from the Google search. So I am going to use my Google search, and you could see how I would do a search for sign language. So if I'm looking for Google, I would look at ASL Jobs, and you'll see world language teachers come up, ASL, hospitals, adjunct, colleges. So for all of my US job candidates that are looking for these types of jobs, there are plenty of them out there. If you're looking to work in one that is remote, you're just going to add the word remote to your job search and you'll be able to find it that way. So I'm going to type in remote. And we have work anywhere. We have anywhere. It's world in sign. This is a very good job here. And it says sign in world. The interpreter is adaptable. They can use methods of interpretation, proficiency in basic computer skills. The job requirements look like they're from 8 to 2. Effectively interpret between American Sign Language and English. National certification is preferred for a lot of jobs, but not required. So keep that in mind for certification. If you do have a national certification, that is great, but not required for the job. So we've looked at this American Sign Language from World in Sign. That might be a place you could consider, or maybe working in healthcare in sign language. So now that you have an idea behind where some of those jobs are here in the US, I'm going to go on to those that I would recommend for those worldwide. Lots of opportunities internationally. So as you remember from the beginning of the video, I talked about this worldwide interpreters. They have a place where you can join the worldwide interpreters team, constantly building new leaders. They have current openings. You can write to them and talk to them about what you're looking for. So, what types of things do they have with this translation services? Well, they have document translation that they do. They have many different languages with different documents that you might be able to help them with. There are other languages in this area. So let's also take a look at some of the other careers that they have. So they have current openings. Here, I'm going to select it. And for their application process, there are different areas that may pop up. So they have over the phone interpreters, they have video American Sign Language interpreters. So that could be completely remote. government interpretation, as I mentioned earlier, as we saw with one of the mayor's offices, and healthcare interpretation. What you're seeing over here about paying, that's actually for a company or an organization that would like to pay to have these services done. And look, they're actually offering risk free because they believe that the interpreters they hire are a great value and deal. So let's look at the over the phone interpretation. And over the phone interpretation, they have telephone interpreters, and that person will interpret over the phone. You can connect in seconds, any phone, always available, someone that can speak in your language. They have a proven track record there in the telephone interpretation. So you may be helping someone interpret over the phone for a business or an organization. So let's look at the video American Sign Language interpreters. So we have the interpreters that are interpreting, and as you see there, she is interpreting using the video secure video connection. It is cost effective in various languages. So if you can speak multiple languages and you can speak in sign language, you really could be a benefit to this type of company. Maybe you can transcribe documents and American Sign Language. Or you speak another language and you would like to do interpretation over the phone. There's also business interpretation. So maybe you'd like to help and assist with a business, bridging international business through interpretation. You really could be a point person that could really connect businesses and allow them to speak with each other and really have a good understanding of language and culture so they could run an effective business. Government interpretation with government services. So, the different government services that you may not have thought of that you could potentially work for are government organizations like the court, public health, social services, school ages K through 12, homeland security, universities, disaster relief, court and corrections, 911, emergency health services, and employment and labor. So many different types of jobs in this area. You're probably thinking, well, I can speak different languages, or I know American Sign Language and I can speak and or interpret more than one language. Maybe you also have healthcare background. Maybe you're a nurse, nurse's aide, a care attendant, a home health aide. Maybe you're a daycare or a school provider for children. That is actually very valuable in medical or care interpretation. Maybe you've worked in a nursing home, or maybe you've worked in a rehabilitation center. All of these things need to be translated and or communicated in various languages, not just the actual speaking, but also document translation can be done as well. So, really think about some of these jobs and careers here at Worldwide Interpreters. They're always definitely looking for people. For current openings, you're just going to click on this application. I will put this link in the description box and in the comments so you can go right to the site, check it out yourself, and apply. It is an excellent company. I hope you've learned something about some jobs where you can work remote from home, either translating documents, translating over the phone, translating for the government, or using remote sign language. My name is Carla at Carla's Career Shortcuts. I hope you give me a like and a subscribe. Please let me know in the comments the type of video you'd like, and I love to make a video for you. With that, everyone, have a great day and take care.